Okay guys, so like I said, we've got our 3.5 pound prime ribeye tomahawk here that we're just giving some salt, pepper, and garlic to. Lots of salt, lots of pepper, lots of garlic, all up on the sides as well, guys. You know how we don't want to leave anybody out, so we do our sides, we do the sides, we do the sides, okay? Just takes a little bit of extra, but somebody's gonna get that outside bite. You want to make them say ooh and ah and wow and all that, right? So we're going to go ahead and do the edges as well, and lots of salt. Now guys, I'm going to spritz these as we smoke them. We're going to smoke these at 200 to 250 degrees. We're going to go about 2 hours till we hit an internal temperature of about, this is about 3.5 pounds, salt, pepper, garlic, by the way. 3.5 pounds, 54, 56 ounces prime beef. So I'm gonna get this to about 100, 110 internal temp. And then we're going to pull them off and we're going to sear them. Today's wood of choice, of course, guys, is going to be pecan. I always have pecan laying around. And you guys get the point. I'll see you out at the pit. Okay guys, so this is the actual first time I've ever removed the baffle plate that normally goes there. It's got a butterfly valve there that normally, and it's a 1/2 inch thick. You normally have that here covering that, which pushes the smoke and the heat into the cooking chamber back over here and exits through the stacks over there. However, tonight, since we're doing the reverse sear on the ribeye and the tri-tip, we're going to put our grates, cooking grate, right here where these slots are, and you see where the flames are coming up. This will die down. We're gonna cook at about 275 degrees, 250, 275. We're gonna smoke that ribeye and prime tri-tip. But by then, this will have burned down a little bit. We'll put the grate here, and that's where we will sear the meat at the last step. So I just wanted to show that that is the cool part of having a warming oven on your Lone Star grills. Of course, you got butterfly valves that later on, of course, we will open that up when we do decide to sear. But for now, we're going to keep that closed because we do want the smoke to go back here into, of course, into our cooking chamber there, which is where we're going to be doing the smoking. So we'll bring you back out here in a minute when we get the meat on. All right, stick around. Okay, guys, here we are a couple hours later, and our ribeye is temping about 110 degrees internal. I'm going to now pull it from the smoke chamber and put it onto our hot fire. I'll show you what we got, what we're working with here, guys. So all this fire here is kissing up into there, and we're going to sear our ribeye to get our crust on there. Now, I told you earlier that I saw some things that I liked on other videos and saw some things I didn't like. What I saw that I didn't like was people are putting it directly over your fire here. Folks, if you do that, you may get a great char, but you're gonna basically make the outside exterior of the beef very tough, and you're gonna take away a little bit of that enjoyment of eating that $100 piece of meat. And by the way, that's my cost, not what you'd buy it for in a restaurant. So if you notice, I'm about 18 inches above the fire. I don't want a direct sear like what you see in a lot of videos. I've done this a bunch of times. The steak is already cooked, guys. All we're trying to do is just get a little bit more of a char on the outside. And once we close both of these doors, we will achieve that. Over here, we've got our tri-tip, okay? Same deal. Put that fat side down over there, okay? Now, what I've got here on top of my smoke box, guys, is I've got a pan of melted garlic butter. And all this is, guys, is 1 stick of unsalted butter with 3 cloves of garlic smashed in them. What we're going to do now, if I can do this without burning myself, nope, too late, is we're going to go ahead and baste these guys. Very important step. Now the fat from the butter dripping off of there will cause some flame ups. And again, guys, that's the reason why I'm not such a proponent of putting the steak right above the fire. I've done that before and it was good. It just wasn't as good as what this is going to give us. This will give us a char. Like I said, the steak is already cooked, so we're not trying to get that internal temp anymore. I like my steak medium rare to medium. I don't like it rare to medium rare like a lot of guys do. But when you do it like this, you also don't have to wrap your bone right there, which a lot of people have to do, because left unsupervised or unwrapped with foil, this guy's going to burn up and char up, and you don't want that. My dogs are actually going to get what's left of that bone after I get through with it. But we're going to go ahead and flip that. And we're going to do the other side, which is the fat cap up on our tri-tip. Ribeye, it's just going to be the other side. So do that. Please forgive me for walking in front of the camera shot there, guys, but I'm a one-guy crew here and I don't have 3 or 4 camera angles to work with. So until we can afford more cameras and more people to operate those cameras, you're going to get the real deal Holyfield, and that's me right here, right now. And guys, this is exactly how I do mine. You see that fire starting to stoke up there a little bit? That's exactly what we want, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to close this off here and let that come up to temp, creating the sear factor that we're looking for, okay? And meanwhile, we got our potatoes over here off camera. I'm going to go ahead and baste those with butter as well. But anyway, we'll come back for the final reveal, guys. Should be done in about 15 minutes. 7.5 minutes on each side. I think we're good. Be back in a minute, guys. And as this comes up to searing temp, guys, one more thing I wanted to point out. Earlier I alluded to the side butterfly vents there, guys, that were closed. I told you that whenever you want the smoke to be directed out of those, you're going to close those, right? So the airflow comes in down here, circulates through here, comes up here, smokes your food, and comes out cleanly thusly. But if you'll notice now, we're using this as a grill, and we're going to vent it thusly. That's hot. So let's take a peek here. Look at our fire here. Oh yeah, guys, clean burning fire. That's pecan wood from Texas, USA, guys, right there. All right, let's take a look at our, and this is your deal here, guys. Okay, that's your tri-tip there, and that is your beautiful USDA Prime ribeye there, guys. Okay, we'll be back when we're cutting and serving, okay? Thank you. Okay guys, so here we are. We are here with the prime ribeye, 56 ounces of beautiful, beautiful prime meat. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna show you what we did there. We're gonna follow the bone here, okay? It's real simple. Okay. Gonna follow that. That separates nicely, just like that. Those dogs are really eyeing that, aren't they? Okay, so what we're gonna do here, the ribeye has an eye, which is the middle of the loin, which is here. It has a swirl of fat, and depending on if you get it from the loin end or the shoulder end, will tell you what conformity of the muscle you have. This is more of a loin end, which has a more compact eye. The outside is called the spinalis, which is the ribeye cap. It's the most desirable piece of meat on the ribeye. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna show you what we've done here today with the reverse sear method. Now I don't know what this looks like, but you'll know before me. Take a look at that, folks. And you see there's not a lot of juice running out or anything. That means we rested it. Oh my goodness, perfect medium rare, guys. And so prime grade, you could still see some of that intermuscular fat. So let's go ahead and do a few slices here for you here. Oh, look at that, perfect medium rare. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're doing about pencil thickness, just like you would with a brisket, okay? And again, guys, like I was saying, I don't like to get a real heavy duty crust on there, because when you go to slice it, even with a very sharp, high quality knife such as this, you do smash it a lot. And guys, I don't like that. So I do a very gentle reverse sear is what you saw here. So guys, we appreciate you watching here today. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We cannot grow without you. So until next time, guys, Barbecue Rockstar out.